6 people just died of starvation. What the hell? So I'm just doing some test building here, and the AI has died. And so are my villagers. 6 of them just died in this massive clump of them. And if I tell them to move, they sort of do this jig. And then they think about it for a second. And then they'll run back into the middle. What the hell? Oh my god, they're all taking damage. Oh my god, 7 more just died of starvation. What the hell? No. How is this happening? What the hell? No. Oh, there we go, it cleared. Look at the bodies behind. What the hell? Oh my god, stampede. Hello people, and welcome back to episode 6 of Farthest Frontier. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are continuing to test the laws and boundaries of physics in this game as our storage card loses its mind. What are you doing? Just move. Oh my god. Okay, so we've done a little bit of admin off camera here just to help tidy things up a little bit. After our last episode, the bank actually wasn't being filled up. So I relocated the vault and the garrison down towards the town centre where they were a little bit more appropriate. Then also just moved all of our dirty, sort of pollutive industry like smokehouses, soap shops and candle shops, etc. over to the other side of the new wall. So this used to be the palisade wall that went all the way around, but we've now slowly and finally upgraded it into a stone wall. So this is looking a little bit cuter. Also dropped in a large park, and then again I just moved up a bunch of our dirty industry like the blacksmith in the foundry up into the hills so they're not polluting the main town centre, and then we can carry on spamming desirability over this side as well. So help tidy all that up. Also started to expand the stone wall eventually around this one over here, where we do actually need to add in a quick little gate. There we go. Then yes, it's also being built around this perimeter and obviously expanded as and when it needs. And our cows have come back now as well. We do have up to 8 cows off camera. Anders Plains Rider came back in, so we've got some cows in now, and they are starting to breed, which is helpful. I think I'm going to set our herd size to a maximum of 8. So if our herd does go over 8 cows, then the rest are slaughtered to make sure that it stays at 8. Quite a barbaric way of doing it, but it's going to help keep protein supplied for the town. And then further north, also did a little bit more exploring just because we were absolutely desperate for clay. And we had this little thing over here. We found another clay deposit, which is absolutely mega. We've now got some people working this, and there's also a temporary shelter out here as well. So we're starting finally to get clay and bricks now, which is needed to upgrade so many of the little basic tier buildings like the market here. So we can now upgrade the rest of our markets as once we get the bricks in for them. This one up here is upgraded, so is this one. Yeah, just a little bit of off-camera admin, and then there's also some new walls up here as well, so they can't get around the edges here now, right? It's really awkward terrain to build on when we're playing in Alpine Valleys, but it's starting to come together a little bit more now, isn't it? Slowly but surely. Okay, so we've had some crops killed by frost in this field. That's because I planted the wrong bloody crop. Yes, it is, of course. Okay, we'll have to change that one again once it's finished its cycle. And then we've also got some compost we can throw down now too. Let's go ahead and chuck this one over here. Fantastic. We've also lost a little bit of flax over here. It's only, what, 11, 19? Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm relatively happy with that. Okay, but things are slowly but surely growing up here together. I think what I would like to do is we're earning an absolute ton of money. So I'd like to bring in perhaps another garrison over this side of town and start to create something of a little sort of separate town and market centre over this side. So I think we're going to build in another barracks. And of course these things do prefer to be built on hills, they're going to get their range bonus. So we're definitely going to do that. Let's go ahead and flatten out this terrain a little bit, because it's super unfriendly for building right now. We're also getting like a severe problem with rats in the late game, so we definitely need to sort that out. We're going to do some more resources. Then we're going to place another compost yard in, because again we just have a lot of feces in the town and it needs to be cleared up. And all this is like massively unstable. It's like they're so hard to place. That's what makes it difficult on the Alpine Valleys map, everyone. It's a real challenge to play. Do let me know what biome you're planning on starting out with as well. Okay, so we'll place it up here in the hills, at least it can then serve this side of town, which will continue to grow out this side. We've got some really good like buildable areas out this space. It looks like the map really kind of flattens out here, so it'd be good if we could maybe start to think about expanding over this side of the town. We're going to have to wait and see, but we'll at least prepare the road to go up there anyway. We have 0 crops eaten by wildlife, then why are you telling me that? Everything's fine then, isn't it? We do also have another trader in town. Let's see what he possibly wants to buy from us. He is buying beer for far above the average price, so I think it'd be rude not to sell him a few crates, so we'll go for that. And then he's not really selling anything we need right now. Not medicine. We're okay for meat, are we? We could maybe buy some meat. He's selling it for dirt cheap as well. But 2 gold, if I can get 300 meat, I think I'm going to buy and transfer that into the town. That is actually quite useful. Cool. So, again, all this area is becoming desirable now, so I think we'll also draw out some new cobblestone road frames. Let's go ahead and get these up. I think this would be quite nice, some residential over by the lake here. So we'll throw down some housing, and they should be pretty desirable. Yeah, they're going to start out at 44%. That's really good for me. A few small parks around them, we'll hopefully see them come up toward homestead level, which will of course increase our income as well from tax purposes. And let's also give them a well by here as well, because they should have a decent water bonus over this side. And it's just forwards place. You can find a few of them. There's an 80% water bonus there. I guess so. You guys have got one over this side. You could possibly do with one here as well. There we go. That seems good for me. Again, yes, enormous rat problems. Let's go ahead and move our rat catcher radius over to here. You can even see them as well. They're milling around in the storage yard here. Just disgusting. Rats everywhere. And then we're also planning to build the wall out here as well, but this will come with time, of course. Super. Okay, so let's just keep sort of exploring and planning out where exactly our town's going to go here. There's a fair amount of land that we've not explored over this side. So I'm just quite curious to know what's over here. We've got another sand pit up here. We also want to have a look at the glassmaker today potentially as well, because once we have the glassmaker, we are actually able to use the preservist building, which will basically ferment all of our fruit, berries and root vegetables, which is insane. That's very, very good news for us. So we would definitely want to have this place down here. It's a neutral desirability building, so we don't need to worry about its pollution. So why don't we have it perhaps here, just behind the market? It's going to cost 50 bricks to build, but I'm happy with that. However, we are also going to need the glassmaker building, which requires a heavy tool, 16 bricks and 15 iron. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to have to place this somewhere as well. This is a mega polluter, so I think I'm happy just to keep all of our sort of minging industry over this side of the town. Okay, which will eventually be enveloped with walls and pathways, for which we can have a little exploration of what that might look like now. So if we come out from here first, this is going to be too steep. No, that's fine for them. Okay. And then we'll bring that road right across here now. Over maximum size. Let's do it in 2 separate sections then. Cool. That'll hopefully make people move a little bit faster. We can upgrade our stockyard at the minute, but we don't really want to do that because we're trying to save bricks for building. Let's also have a look at the distribution of iron. So they're not storing vast amounts of ore in the town here. A lot of it is stored in the stockyard, but they're not really using that one to siphon it out of. We can see once we have a look at one of the workers that is stocking the foundry, they usually go elsewhere for that iron ingots. It's a little bit irritating, but it's okay. So I think we're also going to reduce the number of gold we're producing because I really want to up the iron production. And then likewise in here, I want to reduce the heavy tool production. Do we have one in storage right now? Yes, we do have one in storage. And I really want them to focus on making just regular tools, because this should start distributing them to all of these buildings here, like the sawyers. You know, these guys need tools to work effectively. If we have a look at him, he's missing his broken tools. Well, he has broken tools rather, so that kind of sucks. We need to sort that out. Didn't sell her my beer, did I? I forgot about that. That's okay though. Let's see what she's selling. We could buy another heavy tool from her just to keep those stocks coming in. Very wary about running out of heavy tools at this point. She does want to buy iron ore for 6 each. We've got like quite literally hundreds or thousands of it, so let's go for 300 to trade for her. That should be okay. Is there anything else she wants to buy from us? Candles. We could sell her some, I suppose, although far below the average price. I'd rather keep them for the town itself. But yeah, we will definitely get another heavy tool off of her. Food stocks are low, they always are, they always are. Okay, so we discovered another wolf den out here. Let's remove these exploration markers, because he's just going to keep running into it. There we go, is she dead? Looks like she might be. You can also press F3, by the way, to bring up sort of these little overlays over all the different villages. It tells you what they're doing and what their name is. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah. Sorry, Sarah. You're done, my friend. You're finished. Okay, so again, we can see we've got another huge rat problem. So let's come in with some more amenities and we will build another rat catcher out here. I guess we could just keep moving the radius of them, but that seems like a lot of admin. I feel like maybe we're at the point we need more rat catchers. Not entirely sure. We'll send him over here to catch rats anyway. There's another one over here as well, isn't there? Yes, he's covering the main square. Okay, so hopefully now we start to see the production of tools, which will help make everyone more efficient. I'm really hoping that that works. Press kill my villagers. But the wolf is still here. You can't defeat it. What are you doing? There we go. Just lost 2 people to them, my god. Best I hope that wasn't anyone named. I don't think it was. Well, they're dead now anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? So we've got some deer that are just quite happily being farmed within the town. I kind of thought that as you would build around these deer chevrons, they would become less and less populated, but that doesn't seem to be a gameplay mechanic. And this little 3 chevron deer pocket has been here for our entire save and continue happily being farmed by our 2 hunters cabins over here. So they're making 160 meat a year there, 124 there as well. So it's fine, I guess. Doesn't really make much sense, I guess, from our perspective to have a field of deer this close to a population that are constantly harvested. I'm not entirely sure. Was not around in 1834. But we will now go ahead and build our second defense. So I'd like another garrison here. Hopefully it's not sloped too steep. It is still sloped too steep. It is an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Okay, let's flatten this terrain again then. We'll see if we can get that to trigger. Let's also complete our gate over this side. Let's go for some more walls and defences. Go for the fortified gate. And then more stone wall. And then more stone wall. And then we can now expand. Sort of do housing over this side of the wall. Okay, let's make sure all these resources are marked for harvesting as well by our labourers. Keep everything coming in. We've not got too bad a stockpile of resources now. Actually, things are starting to balance out a little bit. Food is definitely still a concern. For which I'm hoping that our Preservist building will eventually be able to function for us and, you know, do a job. So you're getting 24 meat spoiled here. Let's just have a quick glance over the meat issue. Yeah, so it's protein that we're really lacking, isn't it? So let's just have a little analysis of our current sort of hunting grounds. He's over here. He is hunting. Apparently, it looks like he's... Oh yes, is he? Yes, he just shot a deer over here. Okay, so he's not at all obeying his radius. So, okay, that's fine. That's okay. There's more herbage down here. We do have a forager shack here, right? Yes, we do. Right, you come and merge over this way. We've got another wolf den, so we can send our garrison out to attack the wolf den. However, I'm almost certain as I do that, the village will be raided. Because that's just going to be my luck, isn't it? Okay, so if I flag a combat area for these guys, can I send you out to the wolf den, I wonder? We're going to find out together. Head back to the village. Okay, yeah, here they go. We got Walter. We got Walter White. Oh, I totally forgot that Walter was a guard. That's hilarious. We've got Harris as well. Okay, oh, if we have to rename him to Jesse then, right? There's no way we can't have Walt and then not Jesse guarding the town. Alright. That's so funny. Okay, so let's grab these 2 soldiers. We're going to march them up into the countryside and they're going to annihilate the wolves for us. Yeah, just come and attack the wolf den. This could go very bad or very well. We're about to find out together. But hopefully if we do actually murder the wolves, then there's a lot more forageables out this side, like iron and berries and herbs and whatnot. So we'll see how it works out. Okay, here we go. They're coming in. You gonna do it? Oh my god, they annihilated it. Oh wow, yes, they're battering the wolves. What weapons do they have? Just regular melee weapons. Well done, boys. Very nice. You can imagine the Breaking Bad theme tune playing now, right? As Walt and Jesse kill the wolves. And then return to barracks. Yes, please. Very nice indeed. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, so it could be worth setting up some more forageables. Again, there's more deer out here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back into some base level stuff. So let's go for Forager Shack up this way. She's got 3 chevrons of herbs, berries, and mushrooms, plus 2 chevrons of eggs. Right, the eggs have got experience. And then we'll also do another hunter's cabin out over this side as well. And since we're starting to really make use of these little kind of orbital settlements now outside of the main town, like the one over near the clay pit as well, we'll also give them a temporary shelter, just so they can stay out here for a little bit longer if they need to. Okay, he's target number of traps not set. Okay. Do we need to produce animal traps? Looks like it has produced in the storage. Okay, well this gives us less meat, and doesn't it, but more hide and tallow. We've got 70 tallow. We're not really relying on pelt anymore for clothes because we've got the weaver's shot from the flax. Okay, yeah, I don't really care for small animal traps with this hunter's cabin. It's okay. Just go for meat. We don't really care about that. Again, the rats are back. Always back. So let's go ahead and throw them here. Do have a little bit of illness across the town now as well. What's wrong? Typhoid, cholera, and rabies. Okay, that's not amazing, is it? We have room at the healer's house, correct? Yes, he's selling snake oil. There we go, just got one of them cured. Hopefully the next person can come in now as well. So yeah, if you want to have all these overlays over the villages, it's F3. That will bring that up for you. Massive shout out to Michael during our Farthest Frontier stream for letting me know that one. Massively useful, really helpful, mate. Thank you so much. Okay, so now it's just a waiting game. Once the glassmaker's built, we can start stocking the Preservist building, which will really help us to ferment a lot of the root vegetables, which we're growing a ton of. We have 832. But not many greens, it has to be said, so perhaps a little bit of the farms need rebalancing there. And then yes, we will eventually have preserved vegetables, which will be mega, because once we've got smoked meats, that really helped us out as well. We're still making lots of bread and grain, everyone's happy with that. So I think we'll also enable the milking of our cows for a little bit too. Is she on low health? No, she's good, she's good. Okay, so we've got birth rate of a 1 per year. I'm not entirely sure how we increase that birth rate. I guess more cows would make sense, right? I can flash back to my early sex education classes. Jesse died. What? Why? Oh, we got rabies. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jesse. Okay, we'll have to add another worker back in here then. Olifana is coming in. Alright, well, if Jesse died, then why don't we go for Gustavo Fring instead? We'll see if Gus can last a little bit longer than Jesse. See if it alternates the way the show panned out. Okay, so the wolves are back in here now again. Hopefully the tower will take it out in a second. Really bad at shooting. Who's in this tower? Gerard, another 54-year-old. I don't know why we're leaving the defense of the town to the elderly. It's it's not going well. Slightly useless. Oh wait, Slightly Useless gone? Oh, did we lose Slightly Useless? I don't remember her dying. Or maybe we did. We'll keep an eye out for her anyway. I don't think she died. Surely we must have known. Okay, so she's seeking a weapon. I wonder if she's going up to the blacksmith or the forge. Yeah, she came straight to the blacksmith to get a weapon. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Yeah, they produced 3 items in the last year. Hopefully all of these people have tools now. Seeking food. Yes, they have tools for their job. Yes, as does she. Okay, so hopefully this will make them more efficient. Do you have a tool? Yes, you do. Okay, so it seems like producing only tools for a little bit is helping everyone become a little bit more effective. I think that's where I've been going wrong. Because if you leave the game to balance itself out, it kind of just doesn't really do it. You do need to mess with those production ratios in order to sort things out. So we do have a little bit of turnip leaf spot, which I'm guessing is going to mean that things aren't very well. So we're going to cancel that next year, and then I'm going to maintain the field for the rest of the year. We're going to cancel that maintenance, and then we're going to plant some more cabbage in here. Just because the fertility and the weed level is quite low here. I mean, we want weed level to be low, but we want fertility to be high. So I think actually with that in mind, we'll do a clover instead, because this is going to boost the fertility, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's just quite low. And then also maintaining it will hopefully get rid of the disease in the crops as well. Wait and see what happens. Again, there's more rats out here. Can we move our rat catcher's radius over this side? Although, apparently, he's unable to work, even though... Oh, there we go. Now he's catching rats. Yes. Another trader in. What do we like here? Bardar the peddler. Anything you want? Still desperately, desperately need Willow. Although he is selling us baskets immediately, which is amazing. He's got 51 baskets. How much would it cost me to buy those? I'll just buy all 50. Those baskets are super useful. Yeah, I'm going to buy and transfer those baskets. Again, it's going to allow villagers to keep moving things around a lot more effectively. Global stock, there we go. It's already falling way down with people going to get baskets. Look at that. That's exactly what you want to see. Yes, please. He's buying pelts for an insane amount. Yes, please. We'll sell him some pelt. And then is there anything we want here? How are we doing for food? Do we maybe want to buy some grain off of him? How much flour do we have? 203. I'm guessing our bakeries are really burning through that flour now. Okay, he's only selling it for 3 gold each. I'll buy like 270 flour from him. And then sand. I'm going to eventually start using all that sand, so no. And then I'll also buy, again, some more baskets, just because they're super useful. So of course you can make baskets yourself, but we have 0 access to Willow on this map. It doesn't grow by any of the lakes. I'm having to solely rely on traders for it. So hopefully now with those baskets coming in, we'll hopefully see some villagers around with them. Yes, there we go. That's what we want. See them? Little cute basket people. Yes, please. So she's mining stone. She's now going to be able to carry a lot more of it, hopefully. Fantastic news. 3 villagers attacked in a brawl. What? They attacked in a brawl with another villager that has become violent. Who attacked Cadasy? Who else? Who was the brawler? Intoxicated Delona. Delona's pissed in the town centre and she's causing fights. Now she's going back to stocking the soap shop. I'm not happy with that. But so she's been... Oh, great. And what's burning down? The furniture shop, of course. Why was... I've never seen my town builders brawl before. Did she just get too pissed at the pub and she started causing fights? I mean, that's cool. I love that that's a mechanic. That's really cool. But even so, that is... that's pretty crazy. Okay, let's just bring back global storage now. Okay, we don't want to sign any more pelts here. And I think we're okay for the most part. Oh, there's a new market person in, a trader even, that's the name. Okay, you can spend so much time in this game just trading away. He's selling more cows for an average price as well. I mean, I know we have 8, but more cows is always fantastic. We do have 490 protein, however, now, though. Very little mushrooms and very little greens, though. I think that's where our problems lie, and we definitely need to do some admin on the farmland over here. Some pottery for 15 gold each is far above the average price. Yes, please, then. Let's stock 14 into the trading post. Where is our potter? He is over here somewhere, right? It's hard keeping track of your buildings. There we go. Yeah, it's turned off at the minute. We're not making any pottery because I want all of the clay to go into making bricks. Do you guys have tools now? Yes, you do. She's stocking the brickyard. Okay. Then he's making bricks, but he does not have a tool by the looks of it. Oh, I love how you can see the bricks pile up outside. That's so nice. That is very cool. I do like that. What's being stored here? Stone and arrows. Okay, let's just bring you out here for a minute. 8 people have arrived. I'm going to turn you away, actually, because our food thresholds are very nearly about to collapse, so I don't really want more people coming in. Okay, 44 raiders, what? Oh my god, that is an actual army. Where are they coming from? Over this side. Did I build the garrison here? No, I didn't, because they didn't flatten it out, you idiots. This is going to be a bad one. Right, let's alert the town centre, please. Garrison up. And then, hopefully, yes, he did manage to find a weapon. We're going to set a combat area to here. Defend the town centre. Okay, yes, they're getting annihilated out here. This is okay. Please leave the cows alone. Please don't kill the cows. Can I disable milking? Oh, that makes a difference now. Are they going to kill them? I'm not sure if they do. Please leave them alone. They're the most precious things in the village. Kill the people. Leave the cows. 8 villages have been attacked. Wonderful. Well, not wonderful. Terrifying, actually. Rats are back as well. Oh no, what's it? Move the rat radius. I mean, he's over them. He's not catching them. Oh, because he's retreating, right? Okay, so this side of town is clearly massively undefended. Hopefully we'll be okay. I mean, are you not shooting them? No? Wait, do you not have a bow? He's got a worn bow. Fantastic, of course. So the towers aren't working anymore. Where are Walt and Gustavo? Okay, right, let's move you boys up a little bit then. There's a lot of action happening over here. Come over this side. Looks like we definitely need to amend some of the bow production in our Fletcher shop then. Let's make more arrows and more bows. Builders under attack. I'm aware of that. They all just ran off. Are they retreating now? Oh, I bet they stole so much from those storehouses. I bet they did. Okay. Right. Return to barracks, boys. Right. So we learned today. Oh, someone died here. Okay, they'll take them in. How's the graveyard doing? Yeah, it's 4:30 now. We'll have to think about another one soon. Alright. We'll wait for the raid report to come through. I'm guessing they stole a lot of stuff from this warehouse here. Yeah, they destroyed the gate pretty easily. So I think we'll clear that. And then we're going to remove the gate into another side of town here. If you have a worn bow, why aren't you getting a new one? We have 74 bows in stock and you're sat using a worn bow. Why? Why are you doing that? Please stop. Right, let's redesign this little fort then, because that was bad design. We're coming 2 walls, we're going to grab a little palisade gate for the front, or the fortified gate even. There we go. And then over this side, we will clear the road. Yeah, clear this away. Let's also clear all this too. And then we'll replace the wall there. With wall, of course. So they're repairing a building. Oh, I can upgrade the towers now. Well, I could very briefly until we lost the iron. I feel like maybe, you know, we need another foundry for the amount of iron that's now needed in a town of this size. We're just not producing it. And we've got a ton of ore in reserve as well. I think we're going to do another foundry. Let's come into resources. Just because everything needs iron now. If I need to upgrade my towers, they want iron. to make all sort of high level gear. It requires iron villagers raided. What did they get? 44 raiders, 14 of them killed. Buildings destroyed 9, and 11 bows, 672 arrows, 1 weapon and 3 pelts is all they took. It's not the end of the world, it's not the worst raid we've ever had, but they did destroy a fair bit of stuff here. How are our distribution doing? I feel like things are taking a long time to get built as well. Yeah, okay. So what are we doing here? We've got a lot of Fletchers, haven't we? Let's reduce that by 2. Furniture makers, soap makers. I just want these to come back into builders. We've got 4 brewers. Again, we're making way too much beer. And we definitely need the blacksmiths as well. So hopefully that'll add a few more people back into labourers. Let's see here. Got 18 on the work camps. Okay, not too bad. Yet again, the rat catcher is doing a decent enough job. Come over here. We did, however, lose our brick root cellar. That needs to be rebuilt. We also lost a smokehouse, and we lost a tannery. So let's rebuild all those. All my fencing went as well. So at least they destroyed the fencing and not the cows. That was sort of the win of the day, if you like, because that was terrifying. That was 44 raiders. We definitely need to get that second garrison built, which hopefully now I can finally do. If the bloody terrain will let me. Oh. I mean, it looks alright, right? Is that really too steep to build on? All this is too steep, apparently. It doesn't look that bad to me at all. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep flattening it out then. I really want the range bonus here. Okay, we're up to 251 people in the settlement now too. Yeah, again, more rat catchers probably needed. Do we want to maybe build another one out this side? Because there's no overlap this side of the town. We can throw it behind the houses. Yeah, we'll have it there. That should be fine. We can afford it. We're making plenty of gold anyway. Okay, did our new buildings over here get constructed yet? Very nearly. The forager is foraging herbs. That's quite good. Slowly coming in. And our hunter's cabin just needs a little bit of labour. But I hope now as we start to expand out this side of the town, we can really start to sort of envelop all this water with our settlement. If it's going to go to plan, I guess we'll find out together. There's also more hills where I think we could expand as well. Let me know where you think we should expand out to. It's kind of a tough choice in this game, you know, where do you go first? You know, what do you need to do? There's more rats out here. They're going to be eating all the grain, aren't they? Right, let's move the rat catcher's radius to the fields for a little bit. I don't really want to build another rat catcher because they do cost monthly upkeep just for the fields. We'll just let him come out for a little bit. Yeah, so let me know where you think we should expand Eggland in terms of the main settlement sort of growing out itself. It's a difficult beast. Slope is too steep here apparently for the road. So let's see if we can make like a little meandering mountainside hill here, like a little switchback that heads up the hill. So we can keep an eye on all our mines up this side. And I guess here, right, we just want to maybe start placing down some more housing, some little waterfront houses over this side. It's not going to be a very desirable place to live, but we have to start building something out here. Okay, but the aim of today's episode is to very much get all this stuff going. Yeah, the second foundry site here, please prioritise this. And our glassmaker's coming in as well. How's the Preservist building doing? Is now here, which is great. So they're currently stocking the Preservist building. You're stocking it from this stockyard over here. Is that really the most efficient one to go to? I mean, there's plenty of stockyards over this side of the town. I feel like that's something that could be added into the game, is just to say, you know, this Preservist building, please take stock from this particular storehouse, for example. Maybe we're just not stocking that much here. Yeah, there's a bit of veg and greens, but they're choosing to go to the other one. Which is fine, I guess, right? It's okay. They're grabbing firewood to store here. Yeah, so they need they have chosen vegetable, fruit or root veg, glassware and firewood in order to produce for us. So glassware is now the priority for them. So, in order to make that happen, let's prioritize the construction of the glassmaker building. And again, these guys do have tools. Well, one of them does at least. But it's still fairly inefficient. I think it's just a case of maybe we need another brickyard now. Is it just that? But again, it's another... is it another heavy tool actually? I don't think these guys need heavy tools, do they? I don't think they do. We can find out anyway. Go into resources. Yes, it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to build another brickyard then. Just so we can start producing more bricks. Because we can upgrade a lot more with that too. Then hopefully once we get those irons coming in as well, there we go. Let's, so what did they get from that upgrade? Increased durability, additional range damage, and increased attack range. That sounds like a bit of alright. I'm going to upgrade this one first within the town sort of store area. Want this prioritised as well, please. Please build that wall back up. Okay, but more rats, rats and rats for days. Never known anything like it. I do have an insane rat problem in the city. It is nuts. Let's go for nice big radius there. This will tally up as well once this rat catcher gets built. But again, not quite there yet. I've had 51 crops eaten by wildlife. Yes, you won't be able to be eaten by wildlife once this wall gets built. But you're chopping trees, okay. Oh no, it's happened again. No, why? Oh, the AI keeps dying on this map. What are you doing? Please stop doing this. They all clump up. They can't move and then they all sit here starving to death. What are you doing? Please move. Wandering, unable to work. Why? What's your job? Why are they all just chilling out here? Please stop. Please move. You're all gonna die. I can't lose all my workers again. Please stop this. What are you doing? Stocking saw pit. Idling. The AI's died. This keeps happening. No, don't do it again, please. Move. Please just get out of there. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you need to stop it. It's like they're all trying to... I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Maybe if I draw out a road here. Will this make you happy? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I can tell them to go away. I feel like it's the storage carts that are blocking it, but I can't click on them because there's so many. Please move. Oh no. Oh, there's more people getting stuck every minute. Why? Why is that happening? No, don't come in here, Holt. You're gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So this keeps happening, as you would have seen at the start of the episode. Is it a case of these walls are destroying people's ability to walk? If I salvage them all, does that help? There we go. Right, but now it's just the wagon drivers that sat here chilling. Alright. So we're learning that a wall next to a road is maybe not the wisest of ideas all the times. Right. Okay. Just more challenges to deal with, I'm sure. Right, let's make sure all our wagon drivers are stocked up. Let's get one more in there. We did another one over here as well, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, this is very nearly built. More rats back over here. The field rat catcher should have caught the other ones now, so we can bring them back into the town centre. Wonderful. Predator sighted. Is everyone alright? There is a bear over by the temporary shelter by the clay house. He's stealing some berries. Alright, that's okay. I mean, it's his land, isn't it? You know, we have to respect him after all. Where is our hunter? Shelter stocking. Just be careful. The bear is right there. Please don't get attacked. You're shooting it. Run! You're not going to be able to kill it. You idiot, Bowen. She's dead again. Oh no. Oh no, Bowen's getting mauled. Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, this episode is going very badly. Let's at least get the bloody glassmaker fired up today at least before things go any worse. Yep, you're unable to work until we get your glass. I understand that. You'll have glass in a minute. Yet again, more rats in the storeroom. So we'll bring our guy to hug this. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen here. The wagon is just... Can you move, please, wagon? Right, just go away. Just salvage it, yes. Just leave. So it would appear that wagons traversing right up against the stone wall is actually cause for glitches. So let's not do that. Let's delete the road. And then we'll do our own fresh cobble one road as well. Yep, so we'll have that there. Let's come into our walls and roads. Grab some cobble road. Bring that down. And then this one's been upgraded. And then I'll just do another one like down here as well so it has a connection. We'll fill this space with something, maybe more stone wall. To help store up the buildings here. I guess we'll see. There you go, she's catching the rat, she's doing well now. Okay, food stocks are low, not for much longer they won't be. Again, off camera I think I'm going to rejig some of these field formations. These guys are getting high fertility now. How about the one that we replaced? Which one was it? Yeah, so this one's disease 2. Yeah, okay, so we've got to fix that. We just need to maintain it. So I might actually cancel that next crop of cabbage and do a touch of maintenance. And we're getting a heat wave now as well, of course. Wonderful. Okay, so they're going to want to be stocking sand. Now, where are the sand stocks? That's important. From here, she just grabbed it there, didn't she? Okay, sand's not too far away. Again, more baskets would really help with that. So I've got to keep on top of the willow stocks because I bet we've used all the baskets now, right? Yeah, there's one left in storage. Okay, we'll just keep getting them from traders. I mean, I think we've uncovered like 4 bodies of water across this map now and haven't found a single deposit of willow. So I'm guessing it's just not spawning in alpine valleys. Maybe that's one of the sort of biome challenges, if you like. Okay. What's wrong with you guys? Your desirability sucks, doesn't it? Like, really badly. So let's build some decorations here. Why don't we go for a nice large park behind the glassmaker? That might be quite cute. And then perhaps a collection of small parks somewhere else as well. Maybe over this side where you guys still have a lot of crap desirability. Again, all of it is slope too steep, of course. Yeah, let's go for there as well. So I hope we start getting some parks in. Yeah, she guys just keep stocking it. So interesting, he's headed all the way out here to grab one fruit. It's to the opposite side of the town. God, give me a basket. Oh no, hold on. Okay, no, he proved me wrong. He stopped and grabbed some root vegetables on the way as well. Okay, so he's not a total idiot. Building is on fire. As long as it's not an important one, it'll get put out. Seeking food. Okay, so how long does the glass take to produce then? I wonder if this is a pain in the ass as well. Glassmaker putting out fire. No, don't. Just leave it to the firemen. Again, I wish we could say in the game that people shouldn't be able to go and just put out fires. Like, leave it to the labourers or the builders or something. Like, not everyone in the village has to flock and put it out at one time. Where is the fire? Over here somewhere? How are the cows doing? Everyone's mostly okay. Looks like the cows laid an egg. Let's enable some milking for a bit. And once we do actually have milking enabled, it's worth coming into food production and then possibly having a look at the cheese maker. Because he's going to require milk to produce cheese, which will last forever. Which means that our dairy supplies should be pretty immense. So I think I'm going to carry on piecing together this cutesy little town centre that we've got going on here now. Yeah, let's do that. Can we bring a road up through the back here? Is this possible? If we maybe coming from this side. Yeah, here we go. Let's delete this little bit here. And we'll see if we can do that again. There we go. Cool. Little road going through that area now. And then let's do some nice little decorations. Maybe a bit of juniper bush. Little juniper bush pattern around. Make things look a little bit more fancier. Okay. It's not too bad. Let's move this rat catcher radius over the suburb and the town centre. This rat catcher can come over here now. Okay. I think I actually might end up moving that gate. I guess we'll wait and see. I just want to see what happens with the sort of walls here so that glitch stops happening today. I'll have to wait and see. So they're stocking the Preservist building. Still. And we could maybe do with some more wagon drivers. I feel like that might help us out a little bit. Finally, making glass. Wonderful. Again, they're going to want tools to work here, aren't they? And they do have tools. Wonderful. Thanks to the addition of the Blacksmith Forge now focusing on tools for us. 38 made in the last year. That's wonderful. That's really, really good. Where is our heavy tool? We don't have one. Okay, so then this isn't going to be finished, is it? Wonder did something take the heavy tools? Everything's on 100%. Okay. So we've made decent enough tools. Now let's bring that down to 1. And then I want to start making more heavy tools. How are we doing for melee weapons for the guards? Only 3, but there's only 2 guards at the minute, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Right, this is a really dangerous route. A lot of people are dying on this route now. Yeah, so we're losing our clay miners. Okay, so maybe we want a guard tower out here as well, just along the road. Or at least to fence off the road a little bit, because there's just a lot of people dying to wildlife to get out to this micro settlement. I think we should maybe build them a tower, right? Because that's a bear and a wolf that has killed them all now. And if we have it slightly on the hill here, we're going to get a massive range bonus on the road. So we'll do that. Okay guys, so our little area has grown up now. We are indeed making preserved vegetables now, which is absolutely fantastic. We're making jam and pickles, and then we've also got our cheese maker over here as well. He's currently unable to work. We just need to make sure that we keep coming back to our farm now and actually enable milking, so we can continue to make our cheese maker stocked up. But we are now starting to stabilize food a little bit. The Preservist building is massively helpful in this regard. Super wonderfully helpful. And I also realized after 40-50 hours in the game now that we have the ability to untick resources that are stored in stockyards. I had no idea. I had never noticed this little tick before. So on the icons, you'll notice they have a little tick box here. You can untick them so they will not be stored at that particular stockyard. This also functions exactly the same with the warehouses, or the warehouses over here too. So that's really helpful. So now what we can do is I've only made these stockyards in and around the refinery sort of area of the city hold the ore, so they don't have to trek miles and miles for it basically to the other side of town, because a lot of them were heading over to a stockyard over here to get resources, which was really inefficient, or sometimes over to the warehouse over here. So that's a slightly better way of managing how resources are distributed and stored across the city. So only having your stockyards nearby to things that require iron ore and gold ore and coal, like the foundries and the blacksmiths, only having those stockyards nearby to those buildings will help with that. So that's hopefully making us a little bit more efficient now. Let's have a little look at what we're making. Yeah, I think coal is the major issue for us now. So next time, I know we've got a coal mine over here, which I will set up a quick little building for. Let's go ahead and grab the coal. Somewhere here, wasn't it, I believe? Yes, here we go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of coal up in these hills, but that's really what's slowing us down now in terms of sort of manufacturing. So we'll get that coal done, and then we'll tie it all up. But otherwise, I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. This one's getting quite long yet again. I hope you guys aren't minding these very long Final Frontier episodes. Farthest Frontier, sorry, not Final Frontier, that's Star Trek, isn't it? But yes, I hope you're still enjoying them, and they're not too long. And our war is complete now as well. Yeah, this is all cute. It's all nice. Put another gate here too. Yeah, plan out some more expansion. Yeah, I'm going to shut up and leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Any ideas, suggestions, and comments, please get them down below as always. And thank you for the support again on Farthest Frontier. Really enjoying playing this for you guys. And please check out our live stream series on Loden Lakes as well if you'd like to check out some more Farthest Frontier content. Otherwise, we'll shut up and we'll leave it there. And let's thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.